This is number 5 in a 5-part series on how not to have a great life. One of the biggest mistakes that I've made and that I've seen my clients make is that we fail to celebrate. We need to celebrate everything that we get right. We get something right every day, every single day. I make my bed every day. Every day. Come hell or high water, I make my bed in the morning. When I get out of bed, I straighten it up and I make it as pretty as I can. And then I step back and look and enjoy it, because it's that celebration piece that nails down the habit. It's the one that makes it stick. So what we want to do is we want to generate a hormone called dopamine, or a neurotransmitter. I think it's a neurotransmitter, not a hormone. Dopamine is a feel-good. And so it makes us feel good. And feeling good is what we want. You know, we can't should ourselves into an epic life. We've got to invite and encourage and celebrate our way into our epic life. So when we get it right, the smallest thing, when we get it right, we celebrate. We take a moment and go, yes, I did that. I did it. You know, I work a lot with people who are in 911 communications, and one of the things that happens is the job is so overwhelming in all the details that need to be handled. People think you just take phone calls and send officers. It's way, way more than that. You take phone calls, you have to log things, you've got to research things, you've got to call different people. There's just a lot that goes on, which means that it's really easy to let something slip, to make a mistake. And when I was 14 years in the headset, I noticed that my big thing was I beat myself up for every mistake. Now, if I made 5 or 6 mistakes in a day, I had plenty of material for beating myself up. But I ignored the 10 or 12 things that I got right. The calls that went exactly the way they're supposed to. All the things that I didn't mess up on. All the words that I did pronounce correctly over the air. One of my great failings when I was in dispatch was I have a hard time pronouncing the word suspicious. And when I think about it, it gets worse. And I would just mess up that word, something awful. And I felt like such a dweeb, so stupid. I wasn't stupid. I had a hard time with one word. What did you get right today? Did you celebrate? Or are you like I was, always noticing what's wrong? Celebrate. Celebrate every day. Celebrate what you get right in a day. Celebrate your kids. Celebrate your coworkers. Celebrate your spouse. Celebrate. Because this life is amazing. We get to love people. We get to do good work. We get to be out in nature sometimes and just really enjoy the scenery. You live in the most beautiful part of the country, don't you? You really do. Love it. Just love it. And love yourself into well-being. Why would you want to do this? Your life is worth your effort. We always start now. Start small. Start with one. This is part 6 in a 5-part series. I have given you this information because I think it's really important. I think taking charge of our lives is the work of life. We are born to love, and when we learn to love ourselves, we are able to love one another. And I believe that our self-love and our love for each other elevates the world. In a world full of strife, pain, violence, disaster, Our best answer is love. Now, if you are needing help with how to implement a healthy, strong, vibrant life, please reach out. My website is www.shapegoodhabits.com, or you can go to talktoedie.com and schedule a time to talk with me. I am thrilled to spend the time to hear what's going on with you and decide, should we work together? I love you.